rumors with Maria the boy, man. So check it out.
I had to make it look beautiful.
I had to make it juicy for you. Listen, man. Y'all know my juicy rumors, they be all over the place. Sometimes I might get into some, you know what I'm saying, some sneaky, kinky shit that be going on with celebrities. And sometimes I get political and I go at some rumors that's going on in the government. I'm all over the place, you know what I mean? But I'm always looking and scouring these YouTube or these internet streets trying to give you guys the juiciest rumors that I can find, ones that would be interesting to you guys, but also got ones that be um interesting and also will spark your interest as to the things that be going on in education as well. That's what I was looking for, education. This one here I ran across was very interesting because it's a movie out now. In the movie, it's called Bob Marley, One Love. It's a documentary style movie about Bob Marley's life. And we know Bob Marley was one of the greatest reggae musicians ever. You know what I mean? A lot of people got him number one. And it was some controversy surrounding Bob Marley's death, you know what I mean? Especially amongst his people who really follow him, enjoyed his music, loved him, knew him, his family. And it was said that Bob Marley was murdered, right? So I ran across this news clipping, and it was very interesting to me, and I want to break this down for y'all. So it's the story of a CIA operative who, on his deathbed, he admitted to murdering Bob Marley. Now, and his name was, I'm trying to get his name for you guys real quick, Bill Oxley. It's a 79-year-old Bill Oxley, ex-agent of America's Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, is rewriting history of the death of reggae legend Bob Marley, claiming he actually killed the legend. It's the story of cancer may seem untrue, as starting claims have emerged from a deathbed confession made by an ex-CIA officer where he admitted to the killing. Oxley is alleged to have claimed the murder of Marley among 17 other assassinations for the American government between 1974 and 1985, at a time when he said the CIA was a law unto itself. Oxley, who reported working as an operative for the CIA for 29 years, is alleged to have said he was often used as a hitman on targets deemed to represent a threat to the interests of the United States. How many times we heard that in movies? Oxley, who reportedly worked as an operative for the CIA for 29 years, is alleged to have said he often was used as a hitman. My bad, I read it again. In a proportion interview shared widely online, he admitted having no problem with proceeding with the Bob Marley assassination because he was a patriot. I believed in the CIA and I didn't question the motivation of the agency. I also understood that sometimes sacrifices have to be made for the greater good. According to the conspiracy theory, Oxley used fake press credentials to gain access to Bob Marley at his Blue Mountain retreat, introducing himself as a famous photographer working for the New York Times, and he gave Bob Marley a gift. I gave him a pair of Converse All-Star size 10. When he tried on the right shoe, he screamed out, "Ouch!" That was it. His life was over right there. The nail in the shoe was tainted with cancer viruses and bacteria. If it pierced his skin, which it did, it was good night, nurse. Woo! Now that's the juicy rumor right there. This was a real CIA operative. He, on his deathbed, a dying declaration, said that he killed Bob Marley. He said he gave him a pair of Converse All-Stars 10s that had something in them like a nail, or like a needle or something, and that was poisoned with cancer and bacteria. And if we all know that Bob Marley died of cancer, and he died of cancer, I want to say not 3 or 4 years later from that. Now, Bob Marley died of melanoma. Melanoma is a skin type cancer, and it's said that only people Caucasian people or people, you know, who have low melanin get this type of skin cancer. And they was wondering how could Bob Marley catch this type of cancer, being that he was black. He died of melanoma. Well, it's also been rumors that Bob Marley's father was a European man, white man, or something like that. And I think this is widely accepted that this is his father. So that may be the answer to how he would die from melanoma if his father was a Caucasian man, which a lot of people say this is true. I haven't fact checked it, but I think as far as I know, everybody agree that his father was a European man. So that could be how he got melanoma. Or we could take for what the CIA Hitman said on his deathbed and said that Bob Marley got it from allegedly the United States putting a hit on him. Juicy rumor. What y'all think?
Now, I would say this. Let me see. Bob Marley's father was a white man. I have seen this story years ago. And what happened was it was a needle. And he had a needle probably this big that had cancer that was ejected or dipped in cancer cells. And when Bob Marley put the shoe on, that's like getting pricked with a dirty needle. And the cancer got in his bloodstream. Now, what kind of cancer it was? Did it, you know what I'm saying? Was it melanoma, whatever the case may be?
Melanoma?
Well, melanoma. But I